It's Sunday morning at 7:40 and there's a man behind me on a motorbike in a tuxedo. I thought I was doing something unusual by doing some filming this early, but that really does... I've got some questions for this man.
Anyway, you can't learn this in a textbook. You've got to do it, you've got to feel it, understand what the steps are.
So this week I went to a property meet in Ealing called the Ealing Property Group. They give you 30 seconds and 3 questions, which is: who are you, what can you offer, and what are you looking for? And I thought that was a really good idea, so I'm going to do it on here this week. So my name's Stephen Knowles. I'm currently doing a series on YouTube called Diary of a First Time Property Developer. What I offer is a chance for anyone to follow along on my first project and see what we do right and wrong, and hopefully anyone interested in property will find that useful. I am looking for people to subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm looking to grow my network, whether that is property developers, property investors, or anyone with a general interest in property. This week I'm going to try to show you guys where we started and where we currently are. Hopefully now it's not too long until we've got this finished, and then I'll really polish up the before and after stuff and the walk rounds and all of that sort of thing. When I'm doing these videos, I'm thinking I don't want to just do the same thing week on week, even though it probably is quite like that. But what has come to mind is the chances are that someone that's seeing this video may not have seen any of the other videos, so it wouldn't really matter if I did a carbon copy. But like I say, for this week, I'm going to try and show you where it was and now where we are. So one of the big changes is we have had the doors delivered and we are quite pleased with them. We've gone for an oak style, I think they're like a cottage door, and they have got quite a good weight to them. I'll share some details because I think we got 23 doors for around 10,000. Many of those are fire doors, and obviously we've got 7 front entrance doors. So we think we've had quite a result on those. And you may have just had a sneak peek. The bathrooms are coming on. We've got the cabinets on the walls. We've got extractors in, toilets, sinks, showers, shower trays, everything is now in. We did try to go for quite a good standard. These will be for rent, but I mean, as long as the people are going to look after them, I don't see why we can't go for a good standard finish. Last couple of weeks I've been speaking about the floor that needs self-leveling, and that has happened now. And then we are going to have epoxy and flake over the top. And the same on the ground level. Can't wait for everything to be tidied up so we can see what things are going to look like finished. I think I'll just show anyone new to the channel Unit 1, and that will give you an idea of the type of kitchens we've got and the type of bathrooms. If you want to have a look at all of the units, then see last week or the week before. What I'm going to try and do this week though is show the progression from when we bought it to where we are now. So as you can see, we've gone for a Howden's kitchen and a breakfast bar in Unit 1. One of the issues that we had to overcome was venting for the hobs, and we've gone for a downward venting hob here. It runs behind the board and out of the wall. We've gone for a wood effect floor, which is fully waterproof. It's also got an acoustic backing. So we were looking at fitting an acoustic backing, and this one already came fitted with a 18 decibel reduction. In other videos as well, if you're interested, these stills here, you'll be able to see the makeup of all of the ceilings, all of the fire breaks, all of the sound insulation. We've documented everything if you wanted to have a look. While I'm on site, I'm just going to show you that we haven't got the water sorted yet. We have had someone on site who is talking about moleing or directional drilling. I'm sure there is a difference. And what we're thinking to do is bring the water pipe round here, just about where that scrap metal is. We'll dig something like this, some sort of trench, put the machine in, and then underground we will burrow or mole all the way to the end, and that way we won't have to dig up the neighbours, and hopefully it'll just be, I think, a 2x2 metre trench either end. Should help keep disruption down for the neighbours, and also, fingers crossed, a lot less reinstatement. Right guys, that is it for this week, and as always, if you have made it to the end, please consider subscribing, and I will see you again next week.